people write to me saying every single day, I can't do this, I can't do that. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey stop self-limiting beliefs. Now, some common self-limiting beliefs. I will never be good enough. The world will never get better. Yeah, I heard that before. I will never be the weight I desire. 7-day vegan challenge. What are some of my self-limiting beliefs I had growing up? A big one, even when I was starting YouTube, was what I'm talking about won't be popular because I'm a deep diver, which means there's no filter, no editing. It's just straight to the core, diving deep. But I realized, whoa, that is not a good belief to have. Because after every video, the numbers kept going up. And I realized it wasn't true. And once I totally removed that, the numbers went up even more. And now we are inspiring millions. Slow motion this side. So I was actually working against myself. I wasn't doing myself any favors by having that belief. Some people have a belief, nobody likes me. Well, you are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy, therefore, well, nobody will like you. I'm going to share with you 10 secrets of how to stop self-limiting beliefs and how this ties into your subconscious mind. Okay? Now, it starts with this. Let's start with the first one. We might even stop counting because that's also limiting. It's all BS. You've heard me say this. Belief systems. So when we look at our mind, which is really like a computer, every belief you have is a program in that computer. Therefore, our beliefs create our reality. Slow motion this side. Have you ever wondered why certain people, they have beliefs which don't serve them, yet they still think them? Doesn't make sense, does it? No, they don't want to have those beliefs. No, but they haven't learned how to uninstall those belief programs which are now creating their reality. Every thought you have is like a magnet. Whatever you think, you are binded to. So a lot of people, they have a very negative demeanor. And I always tell people, you want to be very careful. You are someone who is very ungrateful. Be careful because you are going to be binded to that. I meet a lot of people, great positive energy, and they are soaring in life. They're doing things with their life. They're making big moves. You don't want to be the one that gets left behind based on your attitude. So what helped me, because I used to have so many self-limiting beliefs, and I would say, wow, why am I so negative all the time, right? With these beliefs I had, right? Why aren't they working for me? Then I realized, okay, it's a program. Now I have to start changing the way I think, to start changing the way I feel, to start changing what I attract. Let me repeat that. I got to start changing the way I think, to start changing the way I feel, to start changing what I attract into my life. So I figured it out. I had all of these programs which were old programs running my reality, like I'm always going to be broke. I'm only going to be with a cat down the road for the rest of my life. Well, that's not a bad thing, but come on. This message won't reach more than 100 people. Like, I had a lot of self-limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough for society. Wait a minute, society isn't that great either. That's another story. Look, those were old programs, so I had to uninstall them by realizing it's all BS, belief systems, and then I started to install new programs. And whenever you install a new software program, you got to get used to it. You don't really know how it works, how it operates, but eventually in the long run, it's going to serve you. More so, it's going to help you become your greatest version. Now, a second secret that helped me deal with these self-limiting beliefs was this. I want you to ask yourself, is it true? That's all. Is it true? We confuse a belief with the truth. I'll give you an example. Two people, beautiful day in Ipanema Beach, right? The sun is shining. One person says, "It's such a beautiful day. I'm so happy." Is it true? Yes, because they've said it's true. They are creating their reality. Now, the other person says, the sun is shining on their face, just like the other person. They say, "I'm not happy because of what happened yesterday." And then the other person says, "But it's a beautiful day." And they say, "I don't care." Is that true? Well, they've said it. So they are creating their reality. It doesn't matter about their external reality. The only thing that matters is their perception of what is. Okay, so when we talk of self-limiting beliefs, ask yourself, is it true? You say you're not good enough. You say the world is a terrible place. Is it true? You say you won't get more than 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Is it true? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Is it true? And when I used to ask myself, is it true? Sometimes you arrive at, I simply don't know, because I haven't seen into the future. So the greatest euphoria that will fill your body is when you let go of what you can't control. Slow motion this side. Okay? When you realize that your self-limiting beliefs are based on pre-existing fears which now creep into your mind, and they've got you projecting into the future, into a place which you know nothing about. Hasn't even happened yet. Is it true? So this is where the magic happens. Some people say, "I'm a bad person." Is it true? That's a self-limiting belief. Then I tell these people, you want to think about all the times you've helped people. You really did help someone at that time. They really needed help. So it's not true. Okay, so you want to provide supporting evidence to fight your case that you're a bad person. No, you are a good person. Okay? Now you've won. See how far you've come. Like I could say, I don't feel I'm making an impact. That's a self-limiting belief. Actually, is it true? No, it's not. Because just look at the numbers. That's the evidence. So we can now clearly say we are making a tremendous impact in millions of people's lives. Let's talk about what else I learned when we talk of self-limiting beliefs. Number 3, 7-Day Vegan Challenge. Now, why are you doing this challenge? Why are you... A lot of people have gone vegan just because of me. Gosh, what's happening here? A lot of people go vegan for different reasons. Some people do it because they love animals. Some people do it for a spiritual reason. And some people do it because they want to lose weight. I meet people time and time again who say, "Ralph, I want to get into that perfect body shape, like that woman in the magazine or that man in the magazine." I say it's Photoshop. They don't listen to me, right? So I meet a lot of women and a lot of men who say, I am unhappy with how my body looks right now. I don't feel it's quite good enough. So when we talk of that self-limiting belief, I always tell people this, that you compare yourself to other people. That is why it is hard for you. When you stop comparing yourself to other people and realize that every single person you see has a totally different body shape and size. Everybody's got a different build, and that's just the way it goes. Okay, certain people, they like 4 strawberries. Certain people like 8. Everybody's got different tastes, and therefore it's about finding, like when I talk of the plant-based diet and how to really do the 7-day vegan challenge, you got to go at your own pace. Okay, just because you've seen somebody's Instagram with all of these beautiful foods laid on the table in beautiful arrangements, it doesn't mean that you have to do that too. You can just eat the food and then take a selfie after you've eaten it, right? That's still good enough, okay? Some people say, Ralph, I feel I'm getting left behind when it comes to being up to date with the vegan message. Certain people tell me that I feel nobody's listening to my vegan message. Okay, that's a self-limiting belief. Once again, is it true? I could have said that a year ago, but now it's definitely not true because millions of people are doing it. So once again, you don't want to be creating a self-fulfilling prophecy based on the word. Word is bond. Give yourself a chance to say, actually, this 7-day vegan message, whatever, is getting out. My love for the animals is getting out. The message is getting out. Why? Because I'm making an active effort to help get the message out. Then you can relax. Come into nature and get high. Now, what else helped me to stop having all of these self-limiting beliefs? Now, stop making excuses. I've made a lot of excuses before along my early journey. I would say, someone was riding a unicycle. They said, "You want to go?" I said, "No, I can't do that. So I'm not going to do it." That's an excuse that makes me not want to do it. And then one time they came again, I said, "I'll give it a go." And I didn't ride it, but at least I gave it a go. Okay, and I'm a skater, but that stuff was hard, right? But I gave it a go. And because I gave it a go, I was getting the hang of it. And then the next time they came around, I actually went pretty far. Okay, because I was open to it. When you make excuses like, I can't do this, I can't do that, negative mindset, you are now justifying your behavior, justifying your actions, allowing yourself to remain where you are. It's almost like you're giving yourself an excuse not to try, not to go to the next level. Certain people say, "Oh, my life is so bad, so I'm going to stay in bed all day." You could wake up at 6 o'clock and make something of yourself, but then again, do you want to do that? Because that's going to require a lot of energy. Okay? That's why a lot of people don't want to do it. So it's a lot easier to have an excuse to keep yourself in a self-limiting belief system because it keeps you away from radical action. Slow motion this side. Can you see how our subconscious mind works? That we have these embedded self-belief systems, self-limiting belief systems, because it prevents us from actually doing something, because we have a deep-rooted fear of actually doing it, because we know subconsciously it's going to require a lot of work. You want to build a website, you got to get going. You want to make a YouTube video, you want to make a YouTube channel, See if you can do it. Make a YouTube channel right now and just see after 1 year if you get 100,000 subscribers. If you do, I'll be very surprised. You might get 200,000. But then see if you can get over 500,000. Right? It takes work. It takes practice, but more so, it takes dedication. So, when I stopped letting myself be governed by all of these excuses, I can't connect with people talking about the third eye. Well, actually, we did, and the pineal gland. I was talking about that stuff in 2013. Now, all of a sudden, it's blowing up. We already did that time ago. But it just goes to show, sometimes you got to be the first one to help other people catch onto the wave, right? Now, number 5, what helped me along my journey is ask yourself this. Is it serving me? And is it helpful? A belief is just a belief. No more, no less. It's just a belief. It's just belief systems. It's all BS. It's just a program. The question is, does this program help you in becoming your greatest version? Okay? I could say I'm very, very funny. Is it true? I have no idea. But I'll tell myself that because I feel I am, so it is. But you may not find me funny. That's your business. But it's not mine. That belief could be serving me to say, can I get a hello there? So I'm going to stick with it. And the cat down the road enjoys it too. Okay. Is it serving me? And is it helpful? Certain people say, I'm the best. I'm so good at this. You might say they are cocky. It's what I call humble confidence, because how the subconscious mind works, I've trained athletes, celebrities, millionaires, multi-millionaires who have this assertiveness which will blow you out of the water because they say, I am an amazing human being. I'm like, whoa, okay. No comment. You said it, not me. If it's working for you, stick with it. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is this belief serving you and is it helpful? I meet people, I counsel people. They say, I'm no good. I'm ugly. I say, you're beautiful. They keep saying it. Now, is this belief serving you? No, it's not. Is it helpful? Definitely not. So why are you thinking that belief? Why? Because once again, it's become what we call a belief of convenience. It prevents you from stepping into radical action to actually say, this belief stops right here. So what helped me along my journey was this, to say, plain and simple, if there is an unfavorable part of my life, I will tell myself this, that no matter how many times I say, I don't like